Friday, June 11th, 2021. Anyway, welcome to the BYOK Friday Live. And joining me today is my cousin, Brenita.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm kind of freaking out because we look so much alike.
I know. Our family genes are strong. Believe me.
Very strong. And I'm wondering, was I named after you in a way then?
It's just a coincidence.
Was that a coincidence?
Yeah.
Wow. That when I saw you when I first met you and learned your name, and I'm like, man, that is really close.
Yeah.
Super close. So I'm just gonna sit here and just wait for a couple of more people to chime in. Do you want to give an introduction? Mommy says, "Hey."
Hi.
Do you want to give an introduction? Tell a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Brenita's cousin, as you can see, and I'm born and raised in Chicago. Come from a big family. I've been on my job for like 25 years. For Medicare and Medicaid service, and most of the time I do a lot of community service, charity. I'm along with a lot of professional development organizations with Blacks in Government, federal employed women. So I keep myself busy. I like traveling. I really miss traveling. I'm always going somewhere, but other than that, that's who Brenita is.
Nice. What was your favorite place to travel to?
My favorite place to travel to was last year for my friend's birthday was Cabo.
Nice.
And that was my first time ever being there at a resort. It was wonderful.
Nice. That sounds nice. My mom says, "Hey, twins." Hi, Adrian. She said, "Yes, you all look alike." Hey, BB.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Hi. And then we have Christy Winfield. We look alike.
That's right. Okay, we're going to get this all night.
Yes. Not only are we similarly named, we look alike. For those that her friends, my full name is Renita, Renita. So it's just a coincidence we have really similar names. Oh, she says yes, travel buddy. Yes, my buddy. We had a great time in Cabo.
Yes, we did.
Yes. She said that's my ano.
Well, that's I was in high school. I was a soprano, so we call Anos actually.
No,
yeah,
okay.
So it's a group. It's like 5 of us, and we call each other the Anos because we was like the most popular sopranos.
Check you out. You can sing.
I do it around the house.
Okay. Well, welcome everyone. So we're gonna get into the show. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So the first segment that we're going to get into is as I play it off, as I look for the thing. The first thing we're going to get into is what is it? Kiwi. I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do Kiwi. So the first thing that I thought was interesting was the new verses, because I'm trying to figure out how many people are gonna view this one, and if it's fair, if it's fair game. What do you think about Eve and Trina in the next battle?
Well, Eve and Trina, that is a different comparison for them to go to battle with. Eve has more charts than Trina do. So I did a little research on that. With the Billboard, I think everyone did, but I think because they're friends. So the verse is supposed to be like a celebration of each other's work.
Okay.
So I think mostly people want to see the battle, but when it comes to the versus battle, you have to compare or go against the songs that on your catalog. And both of them been with different groups. Trina with Trick Daddy, and Eve is with the Rough Riders.
Right.
So they probably have some collaboration with that. Or
Yeah.
and then you with the battle, they probably do a lot of mixtapes too.
Yeah.
So that's not even on the catalog as well. But I think this would be very interesting. In my opinion, it would be a short battle because Eve Eve just have a bigger catalog than Trina.
She does. The only Trina song what can I think of? You don't know, man. That was one. Nope, nope. I used to love that song, and then she did the baddest beat, and those are the
Yeah.
only two I can think of. But Eve, like her first and second album, listen to it every day.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big Eve fan, so I would watch it just for her. But I don't know too many Trina songs.
Yeah. Trina is from Miami and Eve is from Philly. So I think that is it's a different type of verses, but with the comments that people made, they was like, this is not a good match.
No.
And I'm like, did y'all just throw this together? Like, who is available? I know Trina been wanting to be on verses as
Yeah,
well.
but Kaya wanted to go against her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe.
her and Kaya are big rivals, and Kaya was like, "Let's do a versus," but really, Trina would be the Eve in that versus. So
Right. And I'm like, do Kaya have a lot of besides my neck and my back?
we
Okay.
got a lot of songs, but they're not on the charts. Like she's
No.
still making songs and videos and stuff because I watch her. It's not Queen's Court. She got a YouTube show, or whatever. So I watch that.
Mm-hmm.
So she's constantly like doing videos and making music. Still, no one knows about it. Well, I mean, the people that her fans do, but
Yeah. But
yeah.
it'd be interesting. I'll tune in. I mean, I really enjoy the verses. I really do. And
Yeah.
people just having time to play their music and then songs you didn't even know that they did or collaborate with other people.
Right.
And that brings in the highlights on the producers that
Yeah.
did the music. So you know Swiss Beats is Eve
Yeah,
Buddy.
yeah, exactly. So it'll be like I said, I will enjoy the E part, but you know what? The SWV and Escape, I didn't think mixed, and it was a good versus. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So, Brenita, sounds like you actually can sing, according to J Squad.
I
And
don't
Chrissy
know who
says
J Squad
whatever.
is.
I don't know, but J Squad said you can sing.
I don't know who J Squad is.
But I don't know if they know who you are. You can sing, so I don't know. I don't know. So let's go to the next keyword. I'm just telling you
Yeah,
what
this is gonna be a fun night.
yes, yes. So I think I mixed up what's the 401 and keyword, but we're gonna keep moving. So Dear Abby, why is it not? Okay, so the first keyword is a Dear Abby, vacation host has reservations about kitten killing guests. I just thought this was weird because the title. So the person says, I'm an active 90-year-old grandmother who every year treats my family to a week's vacation at a beach house. We have a lovely time together. 2 years ago, my grown son, Robert, brought his girlfriend, Jennifer, and her teenage son, Jackson. After the trip, I was shocked to hear Jackson had killed the family kittens to see how it felt. I was horrified, but knowing he was in therapy, I eventually agreed to allow him to join us on the trip last year. We are now looking forward to our trip this summer. However, it was recently mentioned that Jackson has been hearing voices instructing him to kill a human. While I am sympathetic to his mental illness, I am extremely frightened for myself and for other family members who are coming. I do not want Jackson to come this year. I am concerned that if I approach the subject with Robert, he would be upset and I will lose all contact with him because he lives out of state. Our visits are limited as it is. Please help me because the trip is in about 4 weeks. And this was, June 7th, 2021. This is recent. What do you think about that, Brenita?
Well, I think she should have a conversation with her son and say that this is a family trip. And this girlfriend, it's the girlfriend's son, right?
Yeah.
She's not a wife, but
Right.
the girlfriend's son cannot come.
It's like borderline serial killer, right? I mean, don't they start off killing animals?
Now, if the girlfriend's son killed the kitty and wanted to know how it felt, what that
Right.
told you?
Right, that serial killer's now he's hearing voices telling him to kill humans. So now he's upgrading. It's just
It's
weird.
not funny, but I think because this is part of mental health that this son has, and if he hears voices, that's something that needs to be taken care of because that person can be harm's way. And then when you are identify something, you should take action on that.
Right, I feel like the son is actually in danger. The son and the mom is actually in danger with that
Right.
assessment. Yeah, so J Squad is Tress.
Oh, my brother.
Oh, hey, cousin. We need to do a family reunion.
I know.
I don't know anybody. I can't comment. I'm drinking, so y'all be politically correct. Ain't nobody going on vacation with Jason. How to sleep with one eye open, doors locked. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't feel safe. I would stay in a whole nother separated hotel, and I don't even know if I would go to many activities.
Well, if that was our family, they can't go.
No.
Sorry, they can't go. If my son wants to stay there, then he can stay there with the girlfriend.
Right.
But they can't stay in the same hotel or villa that we staying at. I mean, she's treating you to a vacation.
Right.
Yeah, I think that they need to really seriously, yeah, take consideration of that and deal with that, and just not beat around the bush about it and say that her son cannot come.
Right.
Yeah, she cannot.
She's afraid that her son's not going to talk to her anymore if she, expresses her concern.
Yeah.
No, still no. So this week says great advice and a call in. Adria says all money, all gifts are not good for you.
Yes, yes.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. And in this case, she could just keep her money and it won't be no vacation at this point.
Right.
So we got one more for Kiwi Ree. I just thought this was kind of funny because the name of this site is Bad Advice. But help, I just want my son to be happy by giving me a grandchild against his express wishes. So it's saying, son won't have children. We are concerned our only son isn't having children. Every time we bring it up with him, he seems to have a new excuse. Recently, when we tried to discuss this with our daughter-in-law directly, she said her high-powered career would be severely impacted if she didn't plan childbearing carefully because she doesn't get paid parental leave at her workplace. Great concern. We tried to encourage her by saying that she doesn't even need to work since our son is very successful and we have considerable means. This seems to have offended her greatly. How do we convince them that we only want them to be happy? Sounds like the parents want themselves to be happy.
Yes, but your children has to live their own lives.
Right.
They have to do what benefits for them. Now, she didn't even mention about babysitting.
That's my thing.
Or helping, knowing that this the daughter-in-law has a high level job and doesn't have that time to really take care of their kids. You really have to be attentive to your kids and find that work and family balance.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that the putting pressure on your children to have children is unneeded and unwarranted.
No.
I just feel like it is. I feel like after a while, I think some parents get into the mode, I just want to be a grandparent now. And it's just like, go get a puppy. Wait for them to get to the point where they want to have kids because like you said, they're the ones that have to like raise them. So.
Well, they probably feel this way because I think that's their only child, I think. Is it they only child?
I'm assuming the way they're putting pressure on him that
Yeah.
they are. He says, was it discussed before marriage? It looks
Oh,
like
wow.
the mayor. I mean, but do they have to discuss with their parents if they're going to have children though?
No,
It
no, I
looks.
don't think so.
Yeah, that is their only son. You are correct. He has an excuse, and it looks like she has one too. So it looks like the married people have an understanding, and
Right.
the parents don't.
Yeah. So to answer to Jeff's question, they probably discussed that before they got married, but the his mother is getting in their business.
So I guess they should have discussed it with the parents too. I don't know how that works. Well, that was a fuck you. I don't know. Like my mom and dad don't put pressure on me for that, so I thank them for that because um that gets annoying, and you don't know what's going on with the other couple. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Plus, they're grandparents, so that's probably another reason why they don't put pressure on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let's do a little commercial break here, and then we're going to get into what's the 411. Here we go. Okay, that was Lavish Looks by Miss Michi. If you want to get into some of her sunglasses, go to missmichi.com/shop. If you put in the code BYOK, you get 15% off. So it's a win-win. All right, so now we are going to get into what's the 411.
What's the 411, Mom? What's the 411? I got it going on. I got it going on.
All right. So let's get into this. I don't even know which one to do first because they're really, both of them are just, let's get into these incentives for the vaccine. So Washington State turns to marijuana to encourage residents to get vaccinated. And that's as far as I got on that. They are really trying to get everyone vaccinated. And even with all these incentives, it looks like they're still having a hard time getting people vaccinated.
So with that, you're going to get them high so they can take the vaccine.
Pretty much. Because I hear your arm hurts because I still haven't got vaccinated. I hear your arm hurts after. Have you got vaccinated?
No.
Okay, yeah, your arm hurts for a while. So I guess if you get the joint or the marijuana weed, you won't feel anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I feel that it's a personal choice if you want to get vaccinated or not. And it's up to you. It's up to the individual.
Yeah, but it is up to us, but it feels like we're getting like dangled with like treats in front of our face to get this vaccination. And have you heard of anyone else being vaccinated besides the United States?
Well, they just starting over in other countries because I think the president is buying some more vaccines for overseas, but I'm not for sure.
Okay, yeah. And so I looked around to see who else was incentivizing getting the vaccine. West Virginia is offering $100 saving bond for 16 to 35-year-olds who get vaccinated.
That's it.
Yep, Maryland will pay fully vaccinated state employees $100. Breweries participating in New Jersey shot and beer program are giving out free drinks to legal adults who get vaccinated in May. So this is over. Connecticut and Washington are running free drink promotions. And New York Yankees and the Mets will offer free tickets to their fans for getting vaccinated. And then in Harris County, Texas, they approved a $250,000 budget for vaccine perks like gift cards and freebies. And then Detroit is handing out $50 prepaid debit cards to pre-register individuals. So this is statewide.
And this is
Countrywide.
And who's funding this? The state?
It looks like it. Yes.
So this is where our budget and our tax money is going to?
Yes.
Okay.
This is why we don't get any more stimulus money. So Adrian says, man, what is the 411? Can a sister get half off my student loans? Thank you. If you will do that, you can put the vaccine in me. I do not care.
How about all of it?
Right.
All of it.
Hey, Michi. Hey, everyone. This is Miss Michi. We just got our commercial. And Christy said, can't trust it in my public enemy. Right. The fact that they're trying to push it on us, it makes me weary. Like, every time I say I'm going to get it and then something like this pop up in the news, I'm just like, nope.
It's like going over and beyond your quality of life. That if you don't take this vaccine, it's like you can't go anywhere. You can't do this. It's like the people who vaccinated, oh, you get all the treats. But the people who's not, you just not going anywhere.
Right.
Yeah. And everything is at your own risk. It's
right.
Not 100%. It's at your own risk. Which
is scary to me. Yeah. And so now they're giving you weed to take a shot. Like, it's almost, that's really weary to me.
Like, when I saw this, I was like, and then you only get one joint?
What? I stopped at the title. One joint?
Yes. That's how much, you only get one free roll-up joint. That's it.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. And I think a couple of edibles or something like that. Yeah. In the article. Yeah.
Since when do we start giving drugs away for you to take medicine? Mm-hmm. Is that a side effect to take medicine and then pop an edible? I have so many questions.
And then they didn't even say, they just said marijuana giveaway. Is it medical?
Right.
Marijuana? No, it did not indicate that.
And it's weird that it's Washington State, not California. I'm just looking sad at all of this. Mom says Biden is buying for other countries.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah.
So other countries are not even trying to do this because when I come across some of the international employees, they said that their country still shut down. They was like, we're surprised that in America you guys are kind of lax with the mask. And I'm like, what do you mean we lax? He's like, you guys are very lax. We're still asking for permission to go to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
So some countries are still shut down. And I think Chicago's opening up this weekend, right?
It opened up today.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it opened up today.
I know. Yes, Mom. That is the tax money. Christy said, nope. Mom says, hey. Dimitri says, hey. Sad. It's very sad. Yeah, and Adrian says, but at this point, you won't know who is vaccinated and not anyway, since it's an honor system. That's true. Don't they give you like a little card, though?
Yeah, they do give you a card. But I was just wondering, when you go get the shot, don't they take your name down? Who all have taken it? So you know who's taking it. So I don't know why they wouldn't know who have taken it or not.
Excuse me, that is true. But at this point, somebody's going to find a way to falsify documents and say that people took vaccines when they did.
Yeah, so that's why they are saying don't show your card, your vaccinated card, posting it on Facebook or anything, because it does have your information, like your birthday and your name. That's all people need.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you still have to keep away from that information so your identity won't be stolen.
Yeah. Right. I need a pack, 3.5 or something. Make it worth my while. Chrissy said they're practicing with the shot. That's why they call it a practice. There you go. There you go. She right. Anything they do medically, it is a practice, which is scary to me. Nope, they are not. Other countries are still shut down. Yes, they are. Yep, I get my outside free card, and I'm really shocked that my mom got vaccinated because she wasn't for it either, but she went ahead and did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but privacy HIPAA, no one can ask you to show proof without
Yes.
legal implications. That is correct.
Correct.
That is correct. Hey,
Because
Asha.
because
Go
the first thing people ask you, did you get shot? That's the main conversation. Really, you're not supposed to share your medical records with anyone, actually.
Yeah. Well, I feel like with the pandemic, a lot of this HIPAA stuff is going down the drain, or people just forgetting it because everybody's so antsy about this pandemic or lack of pandemic. Girl, I don't know what it is anymore. I really don't. Michi said me too, and then my mom said she prayed before she took it. But she
Oh,
must,
okay.
yeah, the heavens must have rained down on her because she did not want to do it. And the next day, I know she like, I scheduled to go get a vaccine. I'm like, oh, okay. So Jesus must have burned a bush or something because I was shocked. My mama was so against the vaccine. You don't understand.
Yeah.
So I thought this was interesting that Bow Wow says there won't be a 106 in Park revival. And he says BET needs help. He said he tried, but BET will never get it. So the Jasmine brand says it looks like 106. 106 in Park won't be making a comeback after all. Earlier this week, Bow Wow announced on a Q&A on Twitter when one fan took the opportunity to inquire about the status of 106 in Park revival. And the user asked Bow Wow, are you working on bringing back 106 in Park? 106 in Park has been off since 2014. That's a really long time. And I don't even remember Bow Wow being a host because I think I was in the AJ and Free era. Yeah, so apparently him and Karuchi, I didn't even know she was on there, but then I was reminded that she was the one that made that ill joke towards Blue.
Oh, really?
So that's how I was reminded about that. So he just feels like they need help, and BET don't understand that they need to revive, need to bring back 106 in Park. But I don't think that would help BET.
I mean, is anyone looking at videos?
No, you could go to YouTube now.
Right. I think that was during that time when 106 was hot, and then you had more. It was more geared to the younger crowd that was coming out to that set. So I don't know if it can be revived, and it also depends on the BET production on how they want to revise that.
I don't think it will help because young people don't really watch BET like we watch BET. I mean, we had CETA, we had Rap Jam, what was it? When it was in the basement? Remember that? What Tiger was in the basement and they used to do freestyles every Friday on it. It was called BET Raps or Rap Jam. Oh, I'm about to look this up in a minute. But yeah, and then it was a Video Soul with that smooth talking dude. I can't think of. Clearly, it was a long. See, I ain't watched BET since a kid. I can't even think of the name of stuff. Bear heard your voice and that's my niece. Hey, Bear.
Oh.
Hey, Asha, Brenda. BET is not the same. It has not been the same since Bob Johnson left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob was the one that sold it.
Enough of this. Enough of this.
Right. He sold it. So I don't think young people are watching videos because it was more like an after school thing. You went and watched Beat 106 in Parks, and I remember Bow Wow being on there because he also was hosting with Angela Simmons, and it was like a different type of hostess after AJ and Free left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but he did bring the excitement to the crowd and everything. So he really kind of related to the crowd.
Okay, yeah, because Bow Wow was it. Like, I think he still is. I mean, just considering all the milestones and, things, records that he broke at his age, people be trying to play him, but he's a big deal to me. So, I mean, I think he should try to, like, maybe not replicate 106 in Park, but maybe make a more up-to-date. I mean, they got like a BET Soul or something like that. Maybe put it on there because more people are watching that, or Fox Soul or whatever. Wait, Fox Soul and BET are different. Yeah. I don't know.
But back in my day, videos was all that.
Yes.
Did you see that video of what they had on and all of that and the dance moves and everything else? So me and my brother used to tape the videos, so we had a collection of them. We had, I mean, that was just during that time, but now it's not that long anymore.
Oh man, I know. Oh, Rap City. I looked it up, right? The name of the show was Rap City, and then it was BET Uncut that used to show all the videos that I wasn't supposed to see. I don't know if you remember "To Drill" by Nelly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, whoa, how did this get approved?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, he was so fine. Johnny Simpson was so fine. He had those eyes like. I agree with you. Yeah. Hey, cousin. Only videos young people watch is butts in the air shaking and jiggling, not for singing. You all right, cousin Brenda. You are so right.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I did see the new Megan Thee Stallion video today.
Oh, okay.
So that does fit with Brenda saying. She's very accurate.
Yeah, there is a lot of that going on and no singing. So,
well, I mean, I think the music culture has went somewhere else, and I think I've reached the age where I just go back to the stuff that I like, or listen to people that's not as mainstream.
Right.
Yeah, because now I find myself when I hear certain lyrics like, whoa, ooh.
And you cannot play that everywhere.
No, it's I feel like censorship it's gone.
Or if you at a function, you gotta watch out your playlist. You can't be sharing it with everybody if you do listen to that music.
Right. And then be on TikTok, you better make sure you watch your audience because something will slip out on some of the popular TikTok songs because I don't know some of them. And so you
Oh no!
I'll use it, and it'll be like, I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm getting old or whatever, but I do like Megan Thee Stallion at times, but I like Doja Cat. That's probably my most recent person that I like. She's weird, but I like her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who are you listening to?
Sometimes I do listen to the ratchet sometimes, but I like that dirty sometimes, but I like Carly B. I do like her on something. Sometimes I don't understand what she say, but her songs are, nice. I do listen to that, but mostly I'm more of the 90s hip hop. I'm mostly a house music.
Okay.
Hey Sandra, house music. Yeah.
I like for the house music lovers, so I'll leave it alone today. But
yes,
when that music come on, the dance floor gets very energetic and the best come out of people and just like, whoa, you twirling, you hopping, what's going on?
It's so free. You just be so free with it. It doesn't matter what you do. Now you can jump around and throw your hands up in the air. It's just so free.
Yeah. I mean, I've caught myself sometimes.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, it's a song I heard them say. Hey, I like that song. Yeah. I heard you say. Yeah. And then that Womack song. I like that Womack and Womack song. I need a man to do that song. Yeah. She said, "Tell the truth, BB, shame the devil."
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Cousin Brenda, she listens to the City Girls. I don't think
City Girls. Hey.
I don't think I've only heard but one of their songs, the one with Cardi B. But I like the video. Like they were on a boat and she had on like
now that's a lot of turking on that boat.
It was a lot of turking on that boat. Oh
yeah.
They got great knees. That's all I can say. I'm like, oh, Derek, can you help me up? Mama said yes. House music. Yeah, house music gets really crazy. Yeah, see, here go the house music people. See, Chrissy. Hey, I heard. That's my song right there. Just an ordinary day. Mom still listen to R&B, jazz, and I do live. Yeah, mom know more current songs than I do. I'll be like, what? Yeah. She laughing. I think it's funny you listen to the City Girls, cousin. So we're gonna do a commercial break and then we're gonna get into the main topic. We'll be right back. Yes. So BYOK, I have a freelancing company as well. If you need some advertising, marketing, need me to create a commercial, or help with some little day-to-day things that you just don't have time for, reach out to me at info@beyourOwnkind.com. That's my plug. You want to plug anything, Brenita, while you on here?
No.
Okay, I'll put it in the comments. All right, so our topic. Let's get to our topic today, which is toxic positivity. Now, I just want to start off, cousin. Have you ever thought that being over positive would be have a negative effect?
Okay, you can be over positive, and it can become negative because you want to do good, and you want to keep your emotions. You don't want to get too excited of being positive.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because sometimes you always trying to encourage yourself and trying to keep a positive mind, but sometimes that little negative come in there and say, "What if?"
Right.
It goes in there. What if? Well, maybe I'm being positive, but I don't want to get my hopes too high.
Right.
So it keeps you unbalanced a little bit. Oh, anything about the toxic positive, but after reading it, I think that sometimes you just want to dwell in the negative for a minute, just to get it out. I don't want anyone to dismiss how I feel. Just let me vent for a minute, even if you don't understand it, and then after I get it out, and if you say something may be an aha moment, like, oh, well, that do make sense, but you have to be open to it.
Right. And what made me even get on this topic is I was watching New Amsterdam, and the parents were finally able to see their children that were on the mental health floor, and they were like, when the psychiatrist came in the room, he was like, "This is exciting. You get to see your kids." So he kind of was just like pumping it up, whatever. But really, it was like they're seeing their kids in a mental hospital. So one of the moms, had made cookies for the son, and the son just dropped the cookies on the floor, and the other mom was just like, "You know what? I had a better life these couple of weeks," or whatever it was, that I didn't see my child. And the other mom took offense to that. And it kind of sparked the therapist that was like, you know what? It doesn't mean she doesn't love her son, but maybe she needs to get this out. So at the end of the show, he had all the parents really like let out all the negative things they feel about their kids, because I mean, it is rough having a mentally challenged child, but you stay on the positive and you want to stay encouraging. But I realized that it can get a little taxing too. So that's what sparked this. I saw this baby a month ago, and it sparked for this month. But I was just like, that's a really good topic, because how many times do we tell ourselves it's okay, when sometimes it's okay that it's not okay. I just want to talk about why it's not okay and why I'm irritated.
Right. That's why I said, can I just get it out?
Right. So that comes to the question, do you ever feel pressure to always feel okay? Because when you do say something opposite of positive, then you're kind of labeled as a Debbie Downer. Like, oh, you're just complaining, but it's like, no, I gotta let this out.
Yeah.
So
some people will never see how the situation affects you because they're not walking in your shoes. Not only that, your situation that you complain about might be important to you, and just because it's not important to them, but it's important to you. So I don't think you should just discard it. And you probably will feel pressure to be okay all the time, especially you have to be the strong one all the time. I have to be the strong one all the time. That's
pressure.
Yeah, that is pressure. Why can't I get some comfort at times? I have to be the one that's the consoling and everything else, but why can't I just be the one just to say, hey, what about me? After I do all the comforting, what about me?
Right, exactly. And Christy said that's good. Adrian said parenthood challenges your inner gangster daily. That's daily pressure, excuse me. And it is. I see the moms, especially when for the pandemic where they had to homeschool their children. So many of my friends with kids were burnt out, like trying to do this, and then after the kids are done with that, now you got to do dinner. So you never get, like, school was a break, I guess, so to speak, and now it's like they're here all the time.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, but that probably lets you know that even though your kids are at school, you still need to know what lessons they need to learn from school, because that's where the homework come in at. So now I know what the teachers go through.
Yeah.
And now I can help my child get their lessons completed and things like that. But I mean, yeah, everything was a challenge. I think this pandemic really showed us what's the important things in life, and that we shouldn't take everything so serious and live every day to the fullest.
Right, exactly. Mom says, no, I don't feel guilty at all. I'm always not okay. Life is not designed that way.
Oh my God. That's
Mom, we need to have another show.
Parents.
She says, I'm not okay.
Well, see, she expressed how she felt. So,
she is.
So this is her. Let her have her moment.
I'm letting her have her moment. I am, but she's like, nope, I'm not okay. I'm not gonna be okay. Sorry, Mom. We laughing. She said she used to think that she always had to be the positive one, the strong one. Not no more, please. Social distance from me. And that's true. And why does being a positive equate to being the strong one? Are you weak when you express how you feel, or you say something is not okay, or you're angry, you're sad, whatever emotion? You know what I'm saying?
Right. But people probably feel that they always the strong one because people expect that from you. They don't expect you to be coming in being all sad or whatever. Oh, you always the positive one. People really rely on that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when you go
having a bad day, right? They want to know why you having a bad day.
What's wrong with you?
You can have a bad day.
And you make a good point. Let me take this off, because they used to irk me though, because I am normally that positive one that the light at the end of the tunnel, the glass is half full, and I listen to people, and trying to cheer people up. And then when I have a bad day, everybody looking at me like, what the heck is wrong with you today? And I'm just like, no, you got to give me mercy too. I am not okay.
Yeah. And that's right. You have to give me mercy too. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to give me mercy too.
Right.
Mom says, I'm good with just being human now. And that's a really powerful statement, because being human is all those emotions. It's not just I'm fine. And I think sometimes we get programmed to say, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm okay. You're not even thinking about how you feel anymore. You're just saying, I'm fine, I'm okay, because it makes everybody feel comfortable when you say that. And it makes people feel uncomfortable when you're like, no, this is not a good day for me,
And just say, this is not a good day. I will talk to you later.
Right.
I'm just not in the mood.
Right.
Or something like that. Well, I know I'm good at saying that, but today is not a good day. I just wasn't in the mood today.
Like you need to try this tomorrow because today is not gonna work for you.
Because I don't want to take it out on that person.
Right,
And
right,
that's it. And I think if you care about that person, you don't want to take it out on them. Hey, just let me have my alone time. And it's nothing against you. Like Monica said, don't take it personal.
right. Exactly. I just need a day. Me too, Miss Sandra. Can't be superwoman, supermom, none of that all the time. You can't because
Yeah.
you burn yourself out
Mm-hmm.
trying to be there for everybody else and not filling your cup up, in the meantime. Good question. Positive does not mean strong. Being positive is self-care for your vision or dealing with difficult people or yourself in conflict.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. So when you take that time and say, "Hey, let's pencil this. This is not a good day." Give me a minute to marinate on this. That's self care. People call it avoidance, but I agree
Yeah.
with cousin. It's self care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Self-care and self-awareness. Like,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. You're triggering me right now, so let's put a pencil in this because I'm a little
Mhm.
triggered. You
And you're
know,
telling them nicely, but some
yeah.
people just keep edging you on.
Yeah, then when you kind of go off the handle, it's kind of like, I'm sorry I said it that way, but
Right.
I tried to walk away.
Yeah.
I don't give a hoot
Oh no.
what folks think or say. It's like, nope, not a good day. Deuces. Mom is over it.
Yeah.
Hey, Alice. Alice says people with those shade when you try to stay positive.
Yes.
It is on the other spectrum too. Like, why are you so positive? Why are you so, uplifted? Like, what?
Like that's too strange to be. Some people are very cheerful all the time, and there's no problem with that. And you want that energy around you.
Yeah. But you find that some of those people are not as happy as they portray themselves to be. Some of those people are putting on a face to pretend that they're fine when they're not.
Yeah.
I think this was on some interview I had where it's so alarming that so many comedians are depressed.
Mm-hmm.
They make everyone laugh and they're all up and chipper, and then in the news you're like, what?
Yeah. That is because that's their job to make people laugh all
Yeah,
the time, but they really sad inside.
yeah. Who's making them laugh?
Right.
So we hadn't got to this article yet. Maybe it's not meant to
Okay.
be. So the next question is, are you in tune with reality? And this was off of me reading the article, but I'll read some of it. So
Okay.
what is toxic positivity? That's what we're talking about today, and I'll share it again. Toxic positivity is the assumption, either by oneself or others, that despite a person's emotional pain or difficult situation, they should only have a positive mindset, or what she said is her pet peeve, positive vibes.
Mm-hmm.
A clinical psychologist in Pennsylvania who specializes in, okay, that's not important. Toxic positivity can take many forms. It can be a family member who chastises you for expressing frustration instead of listening to why you're upset. It can be a comment to look on the bright side or be grateful for what you have. It could be a meme that tells you to just change your outlook and be happy. It could be a friend who repeatedly posts how productive they're being during lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
It could be your own feelings that you shouldn't dwell on your feelings of sadness, anxiety, loneliness, or fear. With toxic positivity, negative emotions are seen as inherently bad. Instead, positivity and happiness are compulsively pushed, and authentic human emotional experiences are denied, minimized, or invalidated.
Yeah.
So that's why this question is here. Are you in tune with reality? Have your emotions and feelings been so invalidated that you've just pushed yourself into a Stepford wife type of life where you're
Just
just a robot, where you just on program?
just go through the program and just doing things just by routine
Yep.
and
Yep.
not being open to make changes
Right.
or just do things on the whim.
Yeah.
Because everything don't have to go by routine. You should be open to change it or say, I agreed to do this, but well, after today, I don't want to do this. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, I think I'm in tune with my reality because I recognize the self-care and just being honest with yourself. That's the reality.
Yep.
Being honest with yourself.
Yeah. I've had to do that with the relationship with myself and relationship with others too, because sometimes we're pushing people to just be somebody that they're not. You know, where we got that, you know, I'm pushing for them to be this responsible person or this whatever we feel this person should be, but they're actually being true to themselves and their emotions. You're the one that's in denial thinking that this person is saying a thing and they're not.
Because you're the one compromising who you are.
Right.
Instead of saying they being honest, you might as well be honest because you're still watching out for their feelings. But are they watching out for your feelings? No, they being themselves, telling you how they feel.
And you're in denial, like, no, you don't really feel that way. You don't really feel that way.
And you have some people are just very straightforward.
They are. Yeah. But is this a culture where people can handle direct communication?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, everyone gets so sensitive now because we have to look. I mean, you're always supposed to care about people's feelings, but sometimes it's not a nice way to say something. Right. It just isn't. It just isn't. Mom says I used to put on a happy all the time face. Nope, not anymore. Cousin Brenda said, yes, I am like that, so cheerful. I would be direct with a positive heart. So you one of them people that have like a kind, cheerful face and be like, don't play me today.
No comment.
I'm not the one, dear. Oh man. And those are the type of Robin Williams. Oh man, the genie. I was so
shocked by that.
Man.
And we never know what people are going through.
No, he wasn't happy with who he was. Touched millions of lives, and he didn't feel love. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that referred back to the comment that you made about the comedians was out there making people laugh, but they wasn't making themselves laugh.
Right.
And that Robin Williams is a example of that.
Yeah, I still can't believe it. Like when they show an anniversary of it or something, I'm like, oh man, I'll just relive it all over again. Yeah, I love Robin Williams. Yes, she is. It's a Pisces thing. Maybe that is a Pisces thing. I don't know, but I have seen my mom say something with a smile on her face and the person was laughing, and I know they went home hours later and thought about what she said and was like, wait a minute, that wasn't a compliment. And I gotta learn that from her because I'm like, that is so slick to really like really say something to somebody, and then it goes right over their head until later.
Yeah.
She's one of those people. Or when I was a kid, we'll be in a store and she'll be like, you're gonna get it when you get home. Like a big, you better stop. That's scary to me. Yeah. She laughing. I'm not sacrificing me for nobody no more. And you shouldn't. I feel like if you're in a circle, in a predicament, a situation where you have to sacrifice who you are, that's just not where you need to be.
Yeah.
That's a lot of energy to sacrifice your entire being to make someone else happy and satisfied.
Right. And you don't want to let yourself down. You know, you are the most important. That's why I always say vote for you. What is the most important to you? Vote for you.
Right. I love that. Brenita. I will cut you with a smile. Yes, you will. She is in real form today. She does. She's gonna have an updated commercial next week. But my mom has CBS 3 Designs. You can check her out on Facebook. I'm gonna look for her link before we get off the show, just in case you want to check her out. She does custom signs. She'll do one custom for you for birthday, whatever the occasion. So check her out. She said she liked that. She said, yes, I am. I love me. I vote for me. I love that. I definitely know how that smells. Okay, these two. We're going to change the social. They're so scary.
Pisces.
Right. So it says, how do you get in tune and cope with reality? For those that have a hard time accepting reality, what is an effective way to get in tune and stay there to cope with your reality and have those days where you're just not okay? What do you think, Brenita?
How do you get in tune and cope with reality? I think we had touched bases on that because it's go back to the self-awareness, recognizing it for yourself, and what you're going to do about it. That's how you can cope with it. And just be fair to yourself. This is what you want to say to someone, and don't let things linger on. Because when you go back to that topic with someone, all that do is stir up old feelings and emotions.
Yeah.
Then you want to say what you wanted to say 10 years ago. Or sometimes you could just have to let people be where they at. Some people just, and that's how you cope with it. You know, I'm cool on that. This is fine. You know, I'm just not going to deal with that. I'm not going to put that much energy back into it.
So I'm just going to accept it, and then I'm going to let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
And I agree with you on that. I am one of them people that would play out a conversation that never happened in my head. Man, I should have said this, and then they would have said this, and then I would have said this, and they would have said this, and I had to catch myself one day. I'm like, this is you practicing for a conversation that's never going to happen.
So you just planned it in your head.
I mean, a whole conversation. I'm going to say this, and the situation don't even go that far, or it already happened. It's like, man, I should have said this. You said whatever you said at the moment. It is what it is. There's nothing.
Right. And sometimes that don't even happen. You don't rehearse that, what they might say, and then you're like, well, I'm gonna rebuttal with this if they say that. And then when it comes to it, it don't even happen that way.
It don't, unless you're a person that don't like really listen. You're just waiting for the person to finish talking so you could like serve your point or whatever.
Yeah, because that happens too. You thinking about what to say instead of listening to what they saying. So that's what you call being an attentive listener.
Right.
If you're not an attentive listener and listen to details, attention to details of what they are saying, then that's just going to go over your head because you only can remember, like they say, I think 7 minutes of a conversation. That's all you can remember really what's going on. Unless that person love the gossip, they could tell you exactly what happened all the way through that whole conversation.
Right. And I used to be a person that was like, okay, yeah, you know, I'm ready for it. And you're right, it would never happen. And so then I would be thrown off, especially if it turned out to be a peaceful response to it. And I'm like, oh, you're listening today.
Right.
So my mom says, no, you're gonna know now. Tomorrow's not. Mom said, yes, I do. I would do that because I have played a conversation out with my mom on the phone, and she'll be like, wait, did this happen? And I'm like, no, this is what I think is going to happen.
Oh, wow.
She'll be like, if you don't stop. Brenita is a very good listener. Oh, Brenita.
Yes, thank you, sister.
Pray, drink tequila, wine, and beer, green tea in the AM. Oh, this is what you do to cope with reality. Like, what?
You pray, then she drink tequila.
So she drinking green tea in the morning, and then at night she's praying, drinking tequila, wine, and beer. You should have waited for the vaccine to get your vaccine when they was giving out free drinks.
Okay.
Oh God, they're just laughing. Sandra, great remedy.
Oh no.
These Pisces, that's it.
Okay.
So I mean, that kind of wraps it up. Like, this was a really good conversation. I mean, anything else you want to add about toxic positivity?
Well, you learn something new every day. And then they also have videos on this. So I was like, this is a good topic. to like talk about what people really think about that, because people just separate the two, toxic and being positive.
Yep.
But you can be both. So they just put it together. So you can be both, but this is a good topic to discuss.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you. I mean, I feel like anything of access, anything that you excessively do is bad. So I feel like life is all about balance. So
Yes.
that's what made sense to me when I found out about it. I'm like, oh, so saying you're okay when you're not, I guess that could be a little nuts. That's when you do start killing kittens and thinking about killing humans.
Right.
Because and you know, I don't know if you ever seen it where people go to this place where they break stuff, like it's glass everywhere and they just break the glass and people like, well, why would you do that? But I'm like, why not? Because you don't want to break the stuff in your house.
I want to go to one of them places.
Me too.
Yeah. You should take the two Pisces with us.
I know. I feel like they would enjoy it more than us. No, Mama don't trust the vaccinated drinks. Brenda, we got to hook up. I'm fully vaccinated. That's enough. We all do need to hook up, though. Adrian says, thanks for letting me tune in, ladies. Great positive vibes. Thanks for tuning in, Adrian. Yes. And cousin said, yes, very good topic. Thank you. I agree. Learn something new every day. Thanks for tuning in, cousin. Great topic. Love both of your perspectives. Me too. And then she says, BB, really? She says, hey, oh, this is my sister. Hey.
Hi.
Hi. And then Adrian said, y'all hating. Oh, you a Pisces too?
Yes.
Okay, Pisces and Gemini season. I guess y'all can have a little shout out.
But Virgos can handle that.
Virgos take over. That's what you are, Brenita?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all take over.
In a good way.
In a good way. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody bulldozing y'all. But y'all really giving. One of my best friends is a Virgo. I don't know if she's still on here, but the most giving and sweetest people ever. And they protect who they love. They protect.
Oh yeah, I'm loyal.
Yeah, they protect theirs. They hating on Pisces. Yes, Christy, Geminis do run the world. When was your birthday, or when is your birthday? I'm a Gemini.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, this is turning into a zodiac.
Oh no, we need to have the battle of the zodiac sign.
Right. Okay, Krista, she been watching with Mama. Okay.
Oh, good.
Mama gonna say, "Oh Jesus, you know what, Ma? We gonna cut this off because what you're not gonna do is disrespect Geminis, and no, you're not gonna do that." June 4th, happy belated birthday, twin. Oh, that's a great friend to have. The Gemini, Virgo's one of a kind. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. All zodiac signs have their up points, and we all have our crazy points. So not one sign is better than the other.
Yes, it is.
I tried to say it with a straight face.
Did you learn from toxic positivity?
Right. I'm not in tune with reality right now.
Yeah, you're not in tune with reality.
And here go little Ryan. Leo in the house. Yes, happy belated birthday. Oh, here we go. See, there goes that Virgo. Y'all play too much. Well, Brenita, it has been so much fun. It is an honor. Thank you so much for being on my show today. Let me just tell y'all a little something about Brenita. Like, a really big supportive of my platform. I could be interviewing on Instagram, like on some like when I rarely like announce it, and she is on there. Like, remember that interview I was on and you were on there? Like, she legit follows my platform, and I just want to tell you, thank you for your support.
Thank you, love.
Yes, I can never do that because of my little hands.
I have little hands
They're
too.
so chubby. But yeah, but I just want to thank you for the bottom of my heart for supporting me. And I'm just happy that I found another side of my family, because I think I found you maybe 11 years ago, a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's just so super dope to find out about extended family, and you actually keep in touch. You don't just see each other on funerals, but you actually keep in
I
touch. And
know. Yeah.
you and Jessica are so great with keeping in touch. So I thank y'all for that. So oh yeah, people are still saying happy belated birthday, Christy.
Oh, happy birthday, Christy.
Yes, this was so much fun. Great live, ladies. Thank you.
Yes,
You know
yes.
what? Everyone, don't forget to be your own kind and to be kind to each other. Thank you again,
Mhm.
Brenita. Oh, we got another comment. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Thanks for supporting this platform, everybody. Yes, thank you for
Yes.
how about I thank everybody. Everybody that tuned in tonight. You could have been spending your Friday anywhere else, but you decided to spend it with us, and we really, really
Mhm.
appreciate that. Oh, Brenita is very supportive. I adore her. Look at your sister.
That's
You
so
are
crazy.
loved.
Thank you for having me on this platform. I really do appreciate it. I'm showing myself being my own kind on here, and thank you for letting me do this. This is my first time being on a platform like this, so I was out of my comfort zone, but that's a good thing. So I just want everyone who is listening, please follow my cousin. This is a great platform about information and just great conversation. So next time, let's have a wine sip and have great conversation. How
Yes,
about
I
that?
mean, I have a wine glass and never put wine in. What you going with? I'm gonna get some wine next time, but I'm gonna
Okay.
watch how much I drink, because the conversation may go left. Uh, Christy said Brenda has always been the best supporting friend. 30 plus years.
With
Wow, that's
me. But you
awesome.
know, I get that a lot. People are mean me, but they'll spell my sister name.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
but I know what you mean. Yeah. We've been
okay.
friends for over 30 years. Yeah.
She corrected herself.
Okay. Thank you.
That's that's that sweet Pisces. Here we go again.
Oh
Mom
my
says,
God.
"What? I am drinking wine. I know. I need to get some wine, and we turning the winos on here."
But thank you for having me on here. And please, people, follow her. Click that like and share, and let's go.
Alrighty, you guys, and I'll see you guys next Friday.
Bye. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.